As the cars make their way onto the track, I want to say hello and welcome to all of you that are joining us on Facebook. Facebook Live Look-In brought to us by Jeffy's Fab Farm, giving you a taste of the action here in Metal Mayhem Day number 3. If you like what you see on the free Look-In on Facebook, you can always get the ticket on DerbyNation.tv. You get a single-day ticket for just today, or if you get the multi-pass for the weekend, you can watch everything that's happened over the course of the last 3 days. We've got all the figure eights on Friday, all the qualifying that happened last night, and then, of course, all of today's action as well. I want to recognize Smith Metalworks. Smith Metalworks based in Mercer, Pennsylvania. Helping us out with our broadcasts. They help us with our pre-race shows, our after shows, a bunch of other stuff we do with Smith Metalworks. Chance and Casey Smith in Pennsylvania, and the rest of the crew down there doing great things for the sport. Chance just had a birthday. We send our best wishes to him. And they're getting ready to get started here. The youth division always seems to end up this way. They bring them in and start them at an angle, and the angle gets more and more extreme as the cars line up. So pretty soon they're just about sideways next to the wall here. Should be pretty wild. We'll see what goes down. Officials looking over the drivers, making sure that everybody has their helmets on, their seatbelts tight, passengers are ready.
The load is locked, officials are in place, fire and EMS are in place. This is the kickoff, baby. Let's give them a countdown from 5.
Here's your countdown.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Jeffy'sFabFarm.com bringing us the first heat here in youth division, front wheel drive stock. See a couple of these cars coming off the line pretty aggressively here. Oh, there's a good shot. Chasing down the 81. All the way across. Don't know if they found anybody. Action on all sides of the track. Nick Embry. Oh, red flag on the track. Red flag on the track. Nick Embry tuning in. He says Mason Stacy top 3 for sure if he doesn't take the win altogether. That's pretty high praise. Had a helmet come off out here.
Fans of God's honest truth. Some of these kids got all the experience in the world, and some of them don't have a lick of it.
Shameless welding red flag here as they get the helmet resituated here on these drivers.
All right, green flags are up. Let's go, drivers. Green flag.
We're back at it. These youth drivers trying to set the pace for today's activities. Some good shots out here. Wide variety of cars, kind of just taking whatever they can get their hands on in some cases. I'm a firm believer in that too. When you're first getting started in Derby, you sort of just run whatever you can and get some experience in what might be not the most well-performing car. And get some experience under your belt in something that's cheap, inexpensive, and doesn't really matter that much. There's a good shot, back to back, brought the rear wheels right off the ground. Red flag. GH Graphics red flag on the track. Oh, careful.
Checking out.
Orange and black.
Airley's passenger.
Not sure what we're checking on. There we go. The 37. They're checking on the passenger. His helmet's off, climbing out. That's early. Tough break. Oh, I messed up on the driver's list. That's why I didn't fill in. Okay.
Round of applause for Hannah. Metal Mayhem, U-Heat. We've got a clear track. Green flags up. Let's go, fellas.
We're back to green. Good action. Oh boy. Oh, 523. Tank Smith. Stick down on this one right here in front of us. Is that the 08 of Godwin, I believe? X23. I can't see the number on the silver one facing us. Ooh, good shot. Got a bumper and some other stuff on the track here. NLR Derby Parts red flag. Let's see if we can see what that blue car is in the back of the track right there. Straight ahead of us. No. Silver car's 81.
With some big time shots. The 33 of Hines Nichols. Several big time shots. Got the left front wheel laid
On which one?
over on the 422. All right, clear track. Green flags up.
Let's see
Let's
what's
go.
moving. Do our best. X40, the orange and black car, trying to keep it moving. Drivers out of the 81. .33 struggling. Trying to make it move. There's a good shot right on the wheel. Oof.
Another big shot by Tank Smith in that 523 wagon. He's on the move and looking for some.
I'll tell you, the way that that wagon took that wheel shot and just kept moving without any issues, that's got to be stock Camry struts. It's got to be. Camry struts don't take hits like that. X40 trying to make her go again. Getting a little bit of movement out of that orange and black machine. Trying to rock it forward and back. 33 trying to go still. Can't quite see who's down the far end there. Yeah. Oh, nice. Hard shots out here. These drivers getting after it. Got a radiator lane on the track. Nice wheel shot there from the 31X. Or 31L, I guess. Lawhead. '77 gets it moving just in time to take a nose shot. Smith in the 623 doing some damage. 523. Not afraid to use that nose. Plenty of life left in the backside of that car, but it's fun to drive forward, that's for sure. Like what you're seeing on Facebook, say thanks to Jeffy's Fab Farm for providing the live look-in, giving you a taste of the action here in Metal Mayhem Day number 3. If you want to see the rest of the show, it's available on DerbyNation.tv. You can get your ticket for today, or you can get the multi-pass ticket and watch everything that happened over the course of the weekend. Red flag on the track. X40 is trying to climb out of their machine over here. They got a little bit of fire possibly.
In the dead orange car, the firemen are right there. Radiator on the track. Still got Ethan Clifton in the 75X. The 15B of Levi Blanford. Tank Smith in the 523 and Corbin Smith in the 623. Hunter Lawhood in the 31L. So, Thea Lloyd in the 10X. Elliot Godwin in the 08. The 77 of Noah Snitley. I got one on the other side of Sophia. I cannot make out your number. What's your number, son?
Fire crew trying to cut the wires, get the hood open here. Getting a little bit of fire under the hood. Not a big enough hole to get their extinguishers in there. Now, if these cars were running headers and they had a hole in the hood, they'd be able to just spray right through there.
Is that the Woodyard car there? 7K? Perfect. Thank you. Still got the 7K of Elaine Woodyard.
Realistic Derby Project red flag on the track here as they're dealing with this fire issue. If you're not familiar with RDP, make sure you look them up on Facebook. The best Derby simulation that ever existed, RDP. Jesse Myers and everybody else involved in that project, pretty amazing work that they do. Most realistic, they call it soft body physics that you'll ever see. You get as close as you can get in a game to real damage.
All right, clear track and green flags up. Let's go, Travis.
623's passenger doing a little live streaming from the passenger side.
Hunter Lawhead working on the Easton Clifton 75X. Now Corbin Smith. Sophia Lloyd hanging in there.
More action underway here.
Elliott Godwin with a shot on Woodyard.
I want to say hi to Michael Lancy. Michael Lancy checking in with us.
523 of Nate Smith is on the crank. Ethan Clifton with a healthy shot on Elliott Godwin. 523 of Nate Smith trying to make his way back into the action.
Here comes 523.
Levi Blanford unable to back off of Sophia Lloyd. Sophia Lloyd, she pulls away. They are free.
Blanford and Lloyd get free.
I don't think Levi Blanford can back up.
Fans, as we're going through this front-wheel drive feature, had a couple people messaging the fan chat page asking about the consolations for the Pro Stock and the Pro Mod classes here today. Got a red flag here on the track. We're going to hold them
I
up.
see Spartan pulling out of the 523
448 Designs red flag for fire under the 523. As I was saying there, people are asking about the consolations for Pro Stock and Pro Mod classes, which should have started our day off today. Last night, after the event was just about finished, I guess, they announced, Derby Icons announced that there would be no Pro Stock Consi and that all of those drivers were going to go to a main event. I don't know what the reasoning is, but we're not going to try to speculate on that, but they're just going to have a feature event for the Pro Stock cars, and then there was some discussion, I guess, today about the Pro Mod cars having to go through a Consi versus a feature and what they were going to have for cars. And the decision was made to just put every available Pro Mod car in a main event as well. So Pro Stock and Pro Mod both running just features, no consolations. Got the hood cut completely off of that wagon. Fire's taking care of itself at this point. Looks like I can see some oil dripping down underneath the car, so they probably had oil or transmission fluid fire. Firefighters getting their turnout gear dirty today. Weather straightened itself out today, got itself an attitude adjustment, and things are looking pretty good for the rest of the day. They may even end up having to put some water on the track depending on how things dry up. They put the hood back on that wagon, but since it's not secured, the official pulled it off and is taking it clear off the track to save some trouble later if it were to get hit and come off. When we do go back to green, here we go. Have to get a good look and see who's still left running. Pot of smoke out of the 15V of Blandford. Oh no, excuse me, that's the 10S of Lloyd. Stick down on Blandford's machine. Lloyd's going to be out of time here soon. Oof, nice shot. The 623. Using the nose. Clifton still maneuvering around. Godwin having trouble with the 08. Oof, takes a shot. 4, 5, 77 as Smitley comes back in. Not sure if Lloyd is able to get a hit to keep herself alive. Ooh, swing and a miss. Stick down on Sophia's machine. I believe we're down to 5. Clifton in the 75X just TP'd that hood with that shot. Definitely got the short end of that deal. Clifton still wheeling that thing around.
Ethan Clifton in the 75X put up quite the fight against Indiana.
Another hard one.
Hunter Lawhead, the 31L. The Lone Ranger from Kentucky, the 75X on the receiving end. Clifton's out. He finds Corbin Smith.
Once again, those of you that are with us on Facebook, thanks to Jeffy's Fab Farm for providing the live look-in for us, giving you a taste of the action here at Metal Mayhem day number 3. Still plenty of action to come. Nice shot there. Still have the front-wheel drive stock class, the rear-wheel drive street stock class, the minivan class, the Pro Stock feature, and the Pro Mod feature still to come. Lots of action here in Portland, Indiana. Make sure you're tuning in on DerbyNation.tv.
31L appears to be stalled out.
Lawhead trying to refire that 31L.
Oh, he's dodged a bullet from Corbin Smith. Lawhead got it fired. Ethan Clifton handling business in the 75X. Lawhead again, trying to get it started.
Lawhead got some life out of it, used it up a little bit more, struggling one more time. Ooh, 77 up on 2 wheels there. Heard a tire pop.
Elliot Godwin, we know who he's looking for. He's not there in time. Corbin Smith is waiting, and he misses. Ethan Clifton driving out of the hole in that hood.
Lawhead gets refired.
Hunter Lawhead got her fired. I don't know how
One of the
much
few
longer
cars
this
out here
is
running a
gonna
carbureted
last.
system. Lawhead stalled again. He's had to crank a lot on that thing now. He's going to be really taxing the battery.
Dave Smith's phone must have died. He's been live the whole time. He just put his phone in his pocket and time for business. Noah Smitley gonna have to get into action there. 77, right into the back of the 75X.
Smitley doing a good job of staying alive out here. One of, if not the only car running a windshield in that class.
Lawhead into Clifton.
And once again, trying to refire that 31L. Clifton should be proud of this run. They've used up that car quite a bit, and it's still trying to wheel around. '77 staying alive. Smitley making some contact. Not moving fast, but still moving. Trying to survive out there. Might be in the running for the Cannonball Derby Parts Never Surrender Award. Pretty sure we've got one or two of those to give away today. One. We do have 2 junked awards to give away. And 2 hard luck awards. American Outlaw Derby Products hard luck. Lawhead, stick go down on his car. Pretty sure he ran out of time trying to crank her over. I'll tentatively move him down the list and see what happens. Uh-oh, things are starting to go quiet. Clifton gets it moving again. Godwin having trouble.
Elliot Godwin maybe stalled out in the 08.
Godwin getting hit from each side here. Clifton was working on the front side, Smitley on the back side. Godwin trying to refire.
Still hanging in there. Corbin Smith, Clifton, Smitley working on the dead 08. Time to ticket on Elliot Godwin.
Clifton might even be eligible for the DerbyTees.com Junked Award. That's 75.
Not going to be able to hold him there. Corbin Smith stalled out and fired right back up.
Clifton gets the heck out of there. Smart driving.
And here he comes.
Nice.
Representing the KY State.
Let's do it. Let's give him a Junked Award. DerbyTees.com Junked Award going to go to the 75X of Clifton.
Coming out of the 623. And Ethan Clifton trying to seal the deal. Smitley appears to be stalled out. Corbin Smith having all kinds of trouble. And here comes the 75X.
Smitley trying to refire. 623, he's got a little bit of life under the hood of that thing.
Corbin Smith in full-on limp mode. Noah
Smitley
back
gets there and makes contact.
Ethan Clifton gets it fired.
Clifton fires again.
Next back in the action. Corbin Smith on borrowed time. Noah Smitley, the 77 and the 75X of Ethan Clifton. And front to front.
Oh, good shot.
Smoke
A lot of smoke out of the 77.
Yep. Noah Smitley. Ethan Clifton got the front end all packed around the engine. Every time he hits it, dies. The 75X is on borrowed time. Corbin Smith is out and in the number 3 spot. And Ethan Clifton trying to get it done.
We're down to one-on-one.
Now Smitley. Smitley has died off. And he's back.
Oh, man.
We got a four-car
What a battle.
Smitley and Clifton. KY and Indiana.
These cars are trying to die out. Drivers aren't letting it happen. Smitley trying to refire.
Oh, he's trying to put the nail in the coffin. Here comes Ethan Clifton one more time.
Nice.
Smitley unable
Mitley on the clock here. Waving off. That's going to be it right there. Congratulations. Ethan Clifton gets it done in the 75X in exciting fashion. Here's some replays from the youth event. Good shot there, brought the rear wheels right off the ground of the X40. Another hard one. I will say that this class showed a lot of skill in the hands of these drivers, that they were making some real big shots, and there was not a lot of dangerous contact. There was a little bit that were close to the door, like you saw there on the 06, but nothing that was a full-on, full-track driver's door or anything like that. So hats off to these drivers doing a good job. Here's a good shot of the 523. Another hard shot from that 523. That wagon was something to be reckoned with out there. Good shot. Clifton in the 75X. Making some hard contact and still managing to get the win. And speaking of hard contact, there's the 523. Tank Smith, they knew he was here, that's for sure. Once again, this is a replay of the youth class here at Metal Mayhem Day number 3. We're live on Facebook thanks to Jeffy's Fab Farm. If you like what you saw here in the youth division, there's plenty more action still to come, and hopefully these youth drivers set the pace for how things are going to go today. We've still got front-wheel drive stock class, rear-wheel drive street stock class, a minivan class, pro stock feature, pro mod feature, all still to come. Plenty of action still to come here today, and you can catch it all on DerbyNation.tv. If you're a follower of the ME527 Unified Points Series, you may know that Sean Reese, an Indiana driver, is in the lead right now for Mad Dog points, or not really points, but the Mad Dog honors, I guess, in that points series, with, I believe, 5 Mad Dogs to his title, and he is here in 2 classes today to try to add to that. He's trying to add to the Mad Dogs in the front-wheel drive stock class as well as the minivan class, so it should be exciting to see. That's going to wrap up your replays. Let's go down to Billy Byer on the track with the 75X at Clifton with the DerbyTees.com Junked Award.
All right, Derby Nation, we're here with our winner and also our winner of the Junked Award as well. What's your name, man?
Ethan Clifton.
Dude, after that hood came up, I was like, oh, he's not going to be able to see. That was real early on. How'd you manage to keep driving with it?
I had to look underneath the hood.
You were looking underneath the edge of the hood?
Yeah.
Oh, man. So who helped you build this car?
Me and my dad and my uncle.
Oh, man. Anyone else you want to say a hi or thanks to?
My Uncle Aaron, the Bagger Nation, and that's about it.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, congrats, man. I mean, you drove the hell of that. Good job. Back to you guys.
Congratulations once again to Clifton in the 75X. Big smile on his face, as it should be. Drove the heck out of that thing. Billy Byer on the track doing the on-track interview with the DerbyTees.com Junked Award. SmithMetalWorks.info damage cam on the track, taking a look at some of the carnage that went down here. I want to say thanks to everybody that's joined us on Facebook. We appreciate you looking in and